out. So we're in Beachport, South Australia. Pretty sweet little town, and we're on the second longest jetty in Australia, so 772 metres. So let's walk to the end and see if it's that long. It used to be twice as long, so I don't know what happened to the rest of it, but snapped off or something. Anyway, this is a lovely little town. 30 degrees right now. Water's blue. It's mint. I'm loving it.
It's a big jump.
Yeah, it is. It's massive.
I'm not jumping. I'm going down the ladder.
3, 2, 1, go.
Jump.
Woo! Fresh. Oh, man, the waves
Oh, okay.
Hey?
And Mum's born.
Yeah, Mum's jumped in.
Oh, Dad. Dad.
Huh?
Dad. Dad.
Oh, there's a bird. Oh, he's gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Again.
Let's go and look for some fish. Yeah. Well, just measured it. It's definitely 772 metres, so correct advertising.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we are at the Woke Wine Cutting. So I wanted to come here because I had a book on it. It was pretty interesting. So that big drainage channel was dug using this, a ripper, and this big scraper over here, being pulled by this D7 dozer. So, I don't know if it's too windy if you can hear me or not, but out the back here, there's this huge range that pops up, and behind the range is a swamp with with fertile peat and farmland, but there's obviously a swamp filled with water. And anyway, so the local council commissioned a guy in a dozer to dig a huge drainage channel 1 kilometre long through the range, drain the swamp so they can use the swamp as farmland. So it took 3 years. This bloke on his dozer, it would have been a nightmare. So you had to go in that big trench, grab all of the soil in this scraper, drive 1 kilometre to the other end and dump it, and then go around and do it again. So 3 years, 276,000 cubic metres. It's a pretty big feat of engineering, I reckon. When I was reading the book about it, they were saying that every day he had like 6 or 8 snakes jump in the dozer as he was pushing along through everything. That would be pretty scary. Tractor, yeah. So, yeah. Pretty interesting. Would have been pretty loud and pretty crappy on an open dozer. No cabin on it. Caterpillar motor, so I don't know if that's a, don't know what motor it is, but it's a GM 2-stroke or something. But yeah, Pretty interesting. So it's the cutting, is a kilometre long. The middle point where the range is 28 metres deep. So that's a hell of a lot of work to dig. So anyway, bit of interesting fact for you. £15. Alright, let's hit the beach.
Yes. Beach diving. Here we come.
That's a weird bag. It's full of water.
So not having goon bags for brekkie, unfortunately. So that is all water. So we're in South Australia in Robe, and all the water here is hard water. So which means that it filters through the limestone and has calcium carbonate, which is like the limestone in it. So you get a lot of calcium and I think it's magnesium in it. So it's high in minerals, but it tastes like crap. It doesn't. It's hard to lather a soap. You got to use like twice as much shampoo in your hair because it doesn't lather. So a bit different to Melbourne water where it's just mint straight out of the tap. So anyway, we're having to buy water. So that's what's happening. Brekkie time, and then I think we'll go for a drive because we've been stuck in the van for, well, not stuck in the van for a couple of days, but we haven't done a whole lot for a couple of days because it's been super windy, like 50k winds. So that's backed off to 15k's or something for today. So do some more beach driving, I think. So we're at something Gracie really wanted to look at. So we're going to stop at a lot of big things, I would imagine, on this trip. That is the big lobster.
I think this makes it slipperier.
What are your thoughts on the big lobster?
I don't think I can eat a lobster that big.
Give it a go, though.
Pretty impressive.
What do you think of big lobster?
Meh.
Meh.
But it is huge.
It is pretty big.
Ready. Good job.
Trying to organise kids' photos. It's ridiculous.
Just don't. Just give up. Let them do whatever they want to do.
So we've just jumped on the road from Robe to Kingston, and then got on the beach, and the beach is as hard as a rock. It is that flat and hard. I haven't even dropped the tyre pressure down, so I'm still running like 45 pounds, doing like 80 k's down the beach. So famous last words, but yeah, super hard beach, and we're not stuck yet. So yeah, massive amount of sand between the sand dune and the water, so it's great. And I thought it'd be like, because this is the Southern Ocean, I thought that we'd be like having massive crashing waves, but it's not. It's just like a nice little beach. So we're at the spot called the Granites. So as you can see, there's these massive, hang on, turn around. As you can see, there's these massive granite boulders. I'm standing on one. Have a look how coarse that is. It's like it's got pebbles in it. So there's my foot to show you. So that is the most coarse granite I've ever seen in my life. It's got like 5 centimetre rocks through it. That's how big the quartz is in it. So I've never seen that before. Normally they are like microscopic. So something a bit different, but yeah, pretty sweet. I might put the drone up and have a look. So Amber's doing her bit. She's learning how to drop the tyre pressures down, because while it's good on the beach, we come down a bit further where there's no like main road to get out on, so you've got to go through the sand dunes. And yeah, I know that if we don't drop tyre pressures, we're going to get stuck. So drop them down and send it and see how we go, I suppose. These tyres bulging.
Who did that? That's
How was that?
Liana,
That was good
we
fun.
won.
Oh gosh. Sounds bad, aren't they?
My poor Land Cruiser. Oh shit.
Don't know if anyone's been through this track in a while. They're very bushy, are very overgrown.
I think the car's going to need a good detail after this trip because it was like mint. It didn't have a mark on it before, but pretty sure after today it's going to have some bush pinstripes.
Oh my, you have to break a few eggs to make an omelette.
I don't want one. Oh, what a mess. Well, this is what our van usually looks like each morning. So there's not much room for anything. So as soon as you've done breakfast, you've got to do dishes. So yeah, they don't always look, you know, perfectly clean. So anyway, that's the end of our trip to Robe. So I haven't done much filming in and around the actual caravan park because we are jammed in like sardines here. So great location, great like right on the waterfront. But yeah, it's tight. Like every single car that comes in has to get like 2 other cars to move just to swing their van in, because the road out the front is just like a single lane. So yeah, anyway, that's why I haven't done too much around here. But road's been good, so we've had some good weather. You sort of get 1 or 2 really nice days with no wind, but then the wind gets up for another day or 2, so it's not as enjoyable being at the beach. But yeah.
It's been nice. So we've enjoyed our week here of rest and relaxation after the first week of moving, and I think we're all ready to move on. Girls have to say goodbye to their friends that they've made, but we'll move on to the next spot and keep exploring.
See you on the next one.
See ya.
We're not having goon bags for Bricky. Shush. Girls, stop.
Okay.
How was that?
Liana,
That's good
we
fun.
won the Battle of Water.
Now, so it looks like a bomb site, so they don't always look pretty and clean like your, well, not like your house, but cut that bit